When you think of Athens, Georgia, the phrase hockey town probably doesn't come to mind. But to some, once the weather gets cold, the Classic Center Foundry Pavilion is the place to be. Hannah Knight is the president and founder of the UGA Women's Hockey Club. Before college, Knight says she often felt isolated when playing on co-ed hockey teams, but the experience of playing on an all-women's team is a welcome change.
Having a team where you just felt like you were always welcome there and felt like you always had a purpose being there was really important to me.
Knight founded the team in 2022, and it is now one of 6 schools to compete in the women's division of the College Hockey South Conference. And the division continues to grow, as other schools like Alabama and Georgia Southern plan to start their own teams in the coming seasons.
One thing I've learned is that there are hockey people literally everywhere. There are hockey people everywhere. And a lot of times, it just takes a couple people starting a team or a couple people, growing the game to, get it to really start.
Danny Bryant has seen the growth of hockey in Athens firsthand. As the general manager of the Classic Center downtown, he has worked closely with the Athens hockey community for nearly 10 years.
Some of the barriers to hockey are also what I think make that community so great, right? Is that you have to have ice. The equipment isn't, necessarily easy to come by or isn't inexpensive. And so your rinks become these natural gathering places, right? And they become your sense of community.
As construction continues on the new Classic Center arena, Bryant is preparing for the arrival of Athens' very own minor league professional hockey team, a feat he says would be impossible without the foundation built by people like Hannah Knight.
We're really fortunate that the people who have, taken that torch here in Athens have been, I think, great leaders. They're really good standard bearers for it, where it could go wrong in the wrong hands.
But for now, Athens hockey fans will have to wait for a professional team, as Knight and the Women's Hockey Club continue to be a part of growing the game in Athens and in the South. Torrin Smith, Grady News Source.